I have never been so happy to see Solitude. I'm even vaguely looking forward to the long walk of the looter. I am. I've almost missed it. I've missed it because I know it'll end. I've missed it because I know once it ends, I'll be able to go and restock my potions and drop off tons of stuff that's here. Yeah, I'm starting to miss it a little less. I wonder if we can make gear, if we can make like armor and boots that enhances carry weight enough that with one of my potions, which can get up to about 130 carry weight.
Isn't it?
I don't know, I think it's usually about 50 carry weight or 25 carry weight on each item, so even if you wore full carry weight jewellery and full carry weight gear, plus one of my potions, you're probably still about 1,000 away from being able to carry our average loot load. I don't know though, it might be worth a try. So instead of a wheelbarrow, I'm just going to have a set of clothes specifically on Shadowmere that I put on when I'm... Oh, come on, let me beat this kid. Let me beat the kid. Let me beat the kid. Get out of my way, kid.
Hi there.
Hi. Come away. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay, so first things first. Do I go and have a bath? No, not with all that. I'm going to drown. I'm going to drown if I try to have a bath with all this stuff on me. I'm going to drown. I do need to speak to a lot of people here as well, although really I want to wait. Yes, I do. I want to wait until I've had a bath and I feel clean. Maybe I've slept. Yes, we'll talk to you later, Orion. I've got some important stuff, but oh my god, I've got a lot of gear for this place. I've got a lot of new books as well. This could take rather a while. Gloves. Clothes. Boots. I tell you what. Hood. Oh, and you know what? While we're at it. Pretty sure they all got fairly disgusting. Right. Geronimo! Oh. Yes. A long, well-deserved bath. Feel free to join me. You might
mind you do not drown.
Want to take some of your clothes off. They're probably... Dude, the reason I threw those clothes in there was to get rid of all the blood and other things, and then... Mind you, probably my skin's as disgustingly dirty. Still! At least take your boots off. Oh no, that is a poison. That is actually 324 plus 65. That's almost 1,000 points of damage. That should kill anything as long as it's vulnerable to poison. To be honest with you, if that doesn't kill something, if that's something that can be damaged by poison and it survives that, I think it's probably time to rethink my life, what remains of it at that point. I mean, seriously. I've got some nice paralysis poisons, some pretty strong weakness to poisons. I've got some fortifications. Oh, I've got a lot of fortified sneak. Yeah, I probably need it. I don't... 162% harder to detect. I mean, I do need it. Without invisibility, I really do get spotted rather a lot anyway, unless it's pitch black. Night Eye, regenerate. I've only got 2 regenerate health. I think I need to make some more of that. I've got a load of resists, got loads of poisons, but it is probably a good idea to have a few more regenerate health potions. At least take the cloak off and your sword off, maybe. I mean, I know it's snowing, but this is really hot water. You do not need the cloak. The problem with having a room to store all your treasure in is if the room is bigger than the treasure you have available, you have this extra urge to go get more riches. I mean, I've got enough money to do more or less anything I want to at the moment, although, you know, I am beginning to develop more and more extravagant plans. So I suppose more money would be useful. For example, I'm thinking to myself, why do we not have a system of bathhouses around Skyrim? I mean, it's so damn civilized. We should have some sort of probably indoor bathhouse in every major city. It would make sense. And I did oh yeah, he doesn't like coming out that door for some reason. He just likes to go. There you go. I was thinking, you know what? We could use some of the money, set up our own bathhouse. Not to make money. It's just, those are the sort of places that people tend to talk a lot in. So, you know, if you run the bathhouse, you have ears everywhere. It's kind of like the caravan business. I really should set up a caravan business and a bathhouse business. It would make sense. But the problem is, I'd then be using more of the money in that room. And as I was about to say, one of the problems with having a room for treasure is if the room's not full, you have an urge to get more treasure to fill the room. There's just something wrong. There's something wrong about a room that's not full of treasure if it's a treasure room. Does that make sense, or am I just kind of losing it?
Something you need.
What time is it? I haven't seen the sky all day.
Okay, right. Oh, right. I'm just checking in with you guys. How are things going?
A lot better digging for artifacts than for ore.
That's nice. I have some ore for you to prospect. No, I do not. I've got a job for you, I think.
Something you need.
Yeah, just go out and do stuff.
All right.
Because I think I'm going to be a while. I don't think I'm going to be... That reminds me. Explorer dig finds. What have we got? Oh, nice. They've been getting keystones. Those are the things I need.
I haven't seen the sky all day.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. Rather than standing inside of a building complaining that you've not seen the sky all day, you could use one of these amazing inventions we created called doors. Out of curiosity...
Yeah. What time is it?
Do I have a job for you?
Yes? What is it?
Also, go do something.
Fantastic, then.
Are you talking a little quietly? And... Right, and somebody, I believe... Hi. It wasn't you.
Staying out of trouble?
Can I get back to you on that? Mm-hmm. Do I have a job? How goes the dig planning?
It progresses. Going to take some time to get all the details worked out, but we're coming along well. I'll let you know when we are ready.
Well, no rush. I'm sort of busy at the moment. I got a job for you, probably. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't you be organising things? No, just tell you what. Go out and don't.
All right, then.
Because if you guys are going to bring back stuff like that, that's going to be good. Because I can make a few more items. Yes, I can. Right. Where was she in here?
Wonderful day, is it not?
Yeah. Discover anything interesting from the ruined books.
Yes, in fact, Latoria was able to decipher some tomes, which yielded some interesting spell scrolls. Here are a few she made for you.
Not really. Scroll of Courage. Is that what we're getting? Scrolls. I mean, just...
How is the day treating you?
I have a job for... Do I have a job for you?
What do you want?
Yeah, just go do stuff.
course,
Do stuff.
Master.
Good, right, fine. But right, so I've done the guild mastery stuff. We've done stuff. I now have some more fragments. I've sent a lot more of them out now, so they will go and get the fragments. And do I have anything to give to her? Probably not.
What do you need?
We just want to see what you've got for sale.
I've got a little of everything.
What is on your mind?
I've got a present for you. It was very, very expensive. Actually, it was ridiculously expensive, but I think you're gonna like it.
You give me best equipment.
Yes, sort of, kind of. Where was it? Oh, I've lost it. In my excitement, I've forgotten what it was called. It was called Big Leather Backpack. Look at that. 100 points. And it is stylish. Look at... Oh, you.
Let us get back to it.
You look good. You know, you look like a Boy Scout.
Yes, my friend.
Okay, we can now piece together the Snow Elf Chalice, or this somewhat gruesome-looking hexing shrine. I'm thinking chalice? Yeah, we're going to need some more fragments for that one. I think the chalice was slightly nicer. Okay, so we could put up a chalice now. Okay, that is everything placed. We now have all of the items we brought placed. We've cleaned ourselves and our clothes up. We've set the archaeologists off on various tasks. I've made a bunch of poisons and potions. The last thing to do before we hit the books, we actually have to do some reading, don't we, while we're here. But I do want to talk to Orion about that jewel I was given. Orion!
Greetings.
I was handed, yes, a shard by a gentleman who then proceeded to die because he was being murdered by assassins. And I'm curious if anything I said sounded remotely not insane to you.
Interesting. It looks like a broken ruby of some kind. No, not a ruby, but rather... Oh my. This couldn't possibly, could it? I believe this may be a shard of the Amulet of Kings. At the end of the Oblivion Crisis, Martin Septim sacrificed himself to banish Mehrunes Dagon and seal the gates.
I've
which
heard about
the
that,
process,
strangely
breaking
enough.
The covenant with Akatosh. There were reportedly 5 shards, which have been safeguarded by the Imperial cult. But after the
5?
invasion of the White Gold Tower and the White Gold Concordant, they were lost. They have been rumored to pass between guardians, who would protect them until a means of supposedly reforming the amulet is found. Apparently someone associated with the Daedra are seeking these fragments. I'll do some research and let you know when I turn up.
So you're saying this is one of the 5 fragments of a valuable artifact? Okay, that is interesting. Yes, it's okay. I'm sure he'll let me know when. All right, what will we do? Okay, yeah. We have got to hit the books. I'm getting lost in the museum again. Not a big surprise. Got to hit the books. We're looking for a book called The Lost Legends. Yes, we are, because it's about that Galdur. I don't know if you remember, but Galdur's, one of his sons, I think it was guarding the big glowy ball. Yeah. He seems to be somewhat connected to this, and I do think I've got a book called The Lost Legends. So we're going to sit here and let the museum fairies bring books to me. Lost Legends of Skyrim by Talskar the Elder, activist of Winterhold. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and mare. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war or the turning of the ages. But some tales prove far harder to analyse. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Galdur. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes, there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Galdur. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harold and the Jarls of Skyrim. and his aid and counsel were sought by men and mare alike. And then he was murdered. Some say one of his sons killed him, others that King Harold, jealous of his power, gave the order, but Galdur's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harold's best warriors and Lord Geirmund, the king's personal battle mage. A great chase ensued from the wilds of the Reach to the glacial north. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Folgunthur at the foot of Solitude. The others were run to ground soon thereafter, and once it was done, King Harold ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Galdur's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. Even today, few sources remain, and no bard will tell the tale, but perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin waiting to be unearthed, for nothing is ever truly forgotten. Okay, that is interesting, but that's not exactly telling me much that is helpful, is it? No. I mean, so he was killed. It might have been by his sons. It might have been by King Harold. But it doesn't tell us. I do wonder why on earth was it? No, not Lost to the Ages. Let's have a look. Forbidden Legend. Investigate the Galdur legend. The book Lost Legends should provide some insight. Well, it didn't. And more importantly, it didn't give me any insight as to why one of the sons seems to have been found in Sarthal. Is there a connection? Now, I do know the place they are talking about is very close by Folgunthur. Is it worth checking in there to see if there is any information that could help? Well, answer that very, very important question, because I find it a little weird that one of the sons of the slain Archmage is found guarding a glowing ball in Sarthal. A glowing ball that may have caused a massive war between men and mare. Yeah. And that, I believe that was rather a long time ago. So, are the two things related? I mean, I suppose it's possible. It could just be two completely unconnected stories, you know. He just happened to go there and get killed there by the battle mage, maybe. I'm just finding that a bit of a difficult one. Right, anyway, so that's... Oh, no. I did have something else to do here in the library. Yeah, I do want to study something else whilst I'm here, because this is a nice, comfortable place. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, let's see how this one goes. Okay. Oh my... Okay, I feel like a cat chasing my tail. I feel like a... Okay, it wants to stay behind me. That's probably good. I want to look at it. It wants to stay behind me. Oh! Look how bright everything is! Oh my god, that is... Oh, that is going to be so very useful. Oh my god. Oh, that is going to make it so much easier to find things. Although it's going to make it easier to find... Can I turn it off? How... Can I grab it? Can I... Stand still! I don't know if the Galdur legend is somehow linked to the object we've got in Sarthal. But the fact that one of the sons was guarding it does make me want to double check. Plus, he did have a piece of an amulet, and of course, this does tend to suggest there may be some other pieces, and I can find them, and I'm going to bet Inigo's tail that there's a place for it in the museum if I do. Of course, the question is, best way to get there. It sort of looks like the best way to do it is to go to Fort Snowhawk and go across. I could also swim across, but I do not relish that idea, since there are actually flesh-eating fish in that area. So honestly, I think just... I wish there was a boat. We should just get on a boat and go across. There is actually a boat for hire there, but I think it takes me to Dawnstar, and I'd have to go all the way. Could almost be quicker, couldn't it? But it's not. No. Do you know what would be nice if we could just get on the airship and go straight down? Maybe we could get a very, very big rope, and you could just lower me down in a go. Probably, not the greatest thing. Yes, alright, well, we will head out tomorrow, check that ruins after we've had a night's sleep, and then we will get back to the college, along with all the books and knowledge we already have. I do have a few other things to do tonight, though, so you can sort of, hang around, have a bit of...
Yes, my friend.
Tell me about how you and Mr. Dragonfly met. You've already told me this. You've already told me this. No. Out of curiosity.
I'm thinking you are a good friend.
All right, that's nice to know. Okay, I believe it or not, have a couple of jobs for the guild. I'm sure you do believe it. But there is also the enchanted cache we found because of the Tower Stone, and that is in Castle Dour. And I'm going to assume I'm not supposed to go rummaging around there, so probably doing that late at night is a good idea. Should I get changed when I'm closer? No, I think I can avoid detection. It looks like it's not going to get any darker. It's gone midnight and it's still pretty bright tonight. Doesn't look like I even needed the night vision. Although, I may need the sneak fortification I took. That's not going to last much longer, though. Yeah. Fortunately for me, the first target is right opposite my house, which was a little convenient. Do I... I already have a key for this. I have a key for this. Now... I need to plant a stolen pearl here, you know, amongst other things. Actually, I should focus on... It's usually something that I need to place in a chest or a small lockbox or something. I'm going to say it's one of these. Steal from chest. Which one? I have a feeling it's this one, because I have a feeling... What are we doing? Are we just storing tons and tons of stolen stuff in her chest? And then one day when she gets raided... Don't think there was anything really worth taking beyond a few ingredients, perhaps, but you know, let's do it anyway. It's just like old times, really, except a little less, well, stressful. And she has absolutely nothing useful on her. Okay. Okay. Next up, Hall of the Dead, which is not locked. I'm supposed... I'm hearing... somebody who's up late. Okay then, I shall come back later on. really don't want to get seen in this outfit if possible. It is very clear tonight, isn't it? So, Castle Dour and the blacksmith. I do have something in the blacksmiths to pick up. So, I've never actually been in the blacksmiths. Interesting. Now I have to try and remember what on earth it is I'm supposed to be finding here. I'm going to tell you what. Let's just work on the assumption that it's everything. Because I don't have a key. You know what? I can actually store these in the museum. I do need things like that occasionally. For some of the exhibits. No new books. Ninjato. Okay, that is very shiny. And that is very much going on the wall. Somewhere. Aha. Could this be what I'm looking for? Okay. Because I've not seen any... I think the Hall of the Dead, I've got to find 3 things. So this is probably finding a single item. If I can remember how to pick bloody locks. And... there we go. Nice. Still, a few other things to get. Ooh, nice glow dust. Night vision. So do you have... Yes, you do have something interesting. Nice. Is it worth taking? The Empire is law, the Lord is sacred. Okay. I know, I'm taking risks that I probably should not be taking. I don't need the money, but I don't know. You have to keep practicing. You sort of do. Especially if I want to become a masterclass pickpocket, and I think I do. Oh God. How am I going to get into Castle Dour without being spotted? Yeah, they are not going anywhere. Now, I believe there's another way in. Wait, I'm the Thane of Solitude. I am a Thane of Solitude. What am I even thinking? Really, what am I thinking? I am a Thane of Solitude. I need to find somewhere to change. Somewhere not very public. Oh, this will do. I am the Thane of Solitude. I should be able to walk into a castle without any, trouble, he says. Remember to take the Nightingale hood off. No, don't wear any hood. Hoods look a little intimidating. We want to look like a Thane, wandering around, inspecting things. I've come from a quick prayer, and I want to speak to somebody important, because I'm important. Yes, I am. Good evening, gentlemen. Official business in Castle Dour, which is really a terrible name. So. Okay. Of course, the question.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause.
So the next
Riften,
question
Dawnstar,
is,
and Winterhold
where the
support
hell...
him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Bolgraf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Politics, right.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
Let's see.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord
Okay.
to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then you need to be there to stop it.
Ah.
Draft
Okay,
another
so
letter.
what I am looking for is
This time, share some of your intelligence regarding
in the
Ulfric's
dungeon.
plan.
Am I allowed to go to the
Acknowledge if you
dungeon?
have to. You'll let-
You'd think that if I wasn't, somebody would say something, or there'd be a guard. Thalmor.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
Okay. Okay. Coin. Oh. Hello?
You won't get
I'm here to speak to a prisoner. Official business. Please don't interfere. Oh, God. Grief. All right, then. Oh, probably should not have my weapon. Hi. Okay. Ooh. God, that's a little terrifying. So I can just wander around. Well, why not, I suppose? I am, of course, a representative of the court. Leather braces. Did we have evidence chest? Prisoner belongings chest? Somebody coming down here? Okay, let's do this quickly. Prisoner belongings chest? Okay. And castle. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. That's. Is this it? Or is this just. I'm just robbing the place, really, aren't I? I've rewarded by the tower constant. No, this is it. This is actually it. Do I want any of this? Well, some of it's actually quite valuable. And I actually think I need... Don't know whether I need that. Oh. Move 12% faster. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, that was relatively painless. And now I've got another one to find. Okay, that's... I mean... a little extra cash, I suppose. I do think I'd rather have the stone that makes me sneakier. However... while I'm here, we'll just have a quick look around. Really is a very, very clear, bright night. Yes, it is. You know what? I'm going to stick with the, Thane Leonard inspecting solitude thing. Yes, I am. It seems to actually work, especially if the areas I go to are not locked. Okay. Right, so what am I finding? 3 things. 3 things that do not belong here, but rather stand out somewhat. Okay. I think I see one of them. Right. Hello. No, got you. Already? Still. So let's check downstairs first of all. What? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, trying to block that from my memories. As you would. Don't want to be heading into catacombs. Not if I can possibly help it. Although, I seem to remember I have... Okay, that's not good. Okay, are you not going to go to bed? Okay, that is going to be a little worrying. Okay, do I have any, like, I don't know, paralyzed poisons that don't kill? No. Yeah, Thieves Guild task as well. Generally speaking, they're not that keen on you taking people out. Yeah, go fall asleep. Why don't you go to bed? It's very early in the morning. It's like... I don't trust him to not just suddenly stand up. I think I may have to come back here maybe during the day? When he's working, perhaps? And then, sneak upstairs whilst he's not looking. Wait. When does he sleep, then? Yeah. That's a tiny bit strange, is it not? Mind you, considering what the man does, I'd say a little strange is actually not that unwarranted. That really does look like the entrance to a Nordic ruin, doesn't it? But I don't think that's where we're going. Okay, have you finished whatever it was you were doing? I was just saying, I think that is the entrance to a Nordic ruin, but I don't think that's where we're going. I think we're heading over there.
Yum, yum, yum. A sweet roll never disappoints.
Oh, is that what you were doing? I thought you were, you know, doing your after breakfast business, but you were trying to find the sweet roll stash. Well done. How are we doing in that? Oh, he's gone through. He really does not like walking past Oh! Do you think he's afraid of heights? That is a possibility. It really is a shame we can't take that airship down there. You are, aren't you? You're afraid of heights. Okay. Not that I can blame you too much, but... Yeah, no, I mean... True, it doesn't look particularly safe. I will give you that, yeah. It is a shame we can't take the airship down, but I suspect we would probably, and by we I mean me, crash it on the rocks down below. So I'm afraid we're going to have to go the long way round. Well, there is another alternative. We could just jump into the killerfish-infested river and try to swim across. But just in case you couldn't tell from my tone... We're not going to. Oh, you know what? Whilst I'm here, I just want to call in the Hall of the Dead and pay my respects and see if... Hi, I'm here to inspect the catacombs. Yes, got to make sure nothing bad is happening down there. You know how it is, yes? I will leave.
Okay, maybe I will do some reading while
If you hear loud noises and gargles, go get help, okay? I'll be, Okay. Right. So. There was... one thing... Oh, don't take... Oh, don't take them. I don't want the man's knife, and I don't want the man's... Where was it? Iron dagger. And I don't want the man's plate. There we go. It's as if I was never here. Oh, God. Better get a move on. Well, it's as if I was never here except for the golden things missing. Yeah, this does look a little suspicious, doesn't it? You know what? He'll think it was part of the burglary from last night and he just didn't see what was missing, right? Yeah, of course he will, Right, yeah, no, absolutely no problems whatsoever. It seems that the dead are very, very, happy where they are, which is good. So carry on. Well done. Keep up the good work and try to get some sleep. You're looking a little pasty, which, considering where you work, is not a good look.